Kathy
Hello,
Austin.
this is Dion from Canada.
Welcome, Dayon. Kathy, welcome. Congratulations. Builder 500.
Thank you.
Jason, LA.
Welcome.
John, San Antonio.
Welcome, John.
Philip from Jacksonville, Florida.
Welcome, Philip.
All right, Jacob from San Antonio.
Welcome, Jacob.
Gabby Tobe, Orlando, Florida.
Welcome, Gabby. Get your last minute text messages out to your team, to anyone that you want to invite to the business to partner with you. Send them a text, give them a call before we get started. Tonight is going to be a night you're going to want them to be on the call. You might ask yourself, why? What are we going to announce? No, they're just going to have talk to me. That's it. That's good enough.
Great evening, Carla in Maryland.
Carla, welcome.
Thank you.
All right, let's get these people in the call. If you see your team member is missing, make sure they're on this call. Text them. If you see someone who you invited to the call as a prospect and they're not here, get them on the call. That's what we got to do. Fill the seats. Remember, as you come in, unmute yourself. Tell us where you're calling from. And then you can go back on mute. We will be getting started shortly, but we want to make sure everyone's here.
Jonathan Franco from Northern California. Good afternoon, everyone.
Welcome, Jonathan.
Candy, Houston, Texas.
Welcome, Candy.
This is Jabari in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's build.
Welcome, Jabari.
Let's go.
Leroy in St. Louis.
Welcome, Leroy.
David Leggett, Atlanta, Georgia.
Welcome. David, good to see you again.
Bernice, Houston, Texas.
Welcome, Bernice.
Erica Neal, Puerto Rico.
Welcome, Erica from Puerto Rico.
Hey, this is Brad in Illinois.
Welcome, Brad.
Hey, Mr. McHenry, John from Alabama.
Welcome, John.
This is Thomas Watson, Atlanta, Georgia. Let's go.
Welcome, Thomas. I'm going to give it a minute or two more to get some more people on the call. Get your team members on the call. Get your potential partners on the call. Because when we get started, when this train gets going, it's not going to stop. It looks like Dayon is on the train right now. See, he's getting ready.
Hi, my name is Maisha from ATL.
Maisha, welcome.
Hi.
What's up, Chris? This is Calvin from NorCal, and we're building. Let's go.
Welcome, Calvin. We are building.
Ignacio, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome, Ignacio.
Welcome to the family,
From
Maisha.
Chicago, Illinois.
Hello there, Jabbar.
Illinois, I heard. Welcome.
Hi. I'm an artist, DMV, here in where am I? In Dumfries, Virginia.
Welcome. See, you're so excited, you don't even know where you are.
I know. I just got off the phone with Ray, and he has so much knowledge that, hey, and his excitement is exuberant everywhere.
Lead through the screen. That's what I want to see.
All right.
Good evening, Leslie Johnson, South Carolina.
Welcome, Leslie.
Thank you.
All right, for the respect of the people who got here on time, we're going to get going. Now, let me see. Let me make sure you can see my screen. All right. I hope everyone had a great morning, weekend, week, afternoon. Can you see my screen? Can we put a 1 or 2 in the chat? You can see my screen. I don't care which number it is. Just put one of them. All right. So it's time to go. Thank you for attending tonight because you could have been anywhere in the world. Juan, would you mind putting someone as a co-host? Ignacio, can you help me with letting people in?
You got it, Chris. You're all set.
All right. All right. So you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to come tonight. You chose to come tonight because someone invited you here, and that someone thought enough of you to want to give you an opportunity to change your life. That's what we're doing. We are changing people's lives here. And who is changing people's lives? BYLD Network. We're not a sales organization. We're not a dealer. We are a people company. We're building people's mindset. We're building their business and building their net worth. We are building leaders in our organization. So I don't go out. We're not recruiting anybody here. We're partnering with you. We want to influence your mindset. We want to help you grow. We want to help you put more money into your bank account by making smarter decisions. That's what we're doing. So now, what is BYLD Network? We're a high ticket brokerage with 4 high ticket verticals. Right now we have 4. We have 3 other ones that are coming into our organization. They're on a cusp of launching. But right now you can pick 4 of these verticals to run with. You can pick one of them. You can pick 2 of them. If you focus and follow the blueprint that our leaders have put in together, you can make a 6-figure income on one of them or all of them combined. Now, why build a business? Well, I can tell you the short answer to that is everything is uncertain right now. We don't know if you're going to have a job if you're in the government next week. Even if you're not in the government, companies lay off left and right. People I've seen online applying for jobs, and they put a post up saying, I've been applying for the last 6 months for a job. I went through hundreds of interviews. I've gone through stages of interviews, and I still have not gotten a job. So what does that mean? That means the people that have a job now need to prepare. If that happens to you, what are you going to do? So you got to have a backup plan. We're giving you a backup plan to be an entrepreneur. And the people that don't have jobs, that are consistently interviewing, going to work for other corporations, stop doing that and build your own corporation here. Be an entrepreneur. Now, I'm not telling anyone that has a 9-to-5 to quit and start a business. I'm telling you there always has to be a plan B. There always has to be a plan C. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to work backwards. In July, what does that look like? Okay, if I want to be an entrepreneur in July, then I got to plan for February, March, April, May, June, and then July comes along. I don't wake up June 30th and say, tomorrow I want to be an entrepreneur. And I start that day. It's planning. The guidance that we have in our company with the leaders here and the training gives you that guidance. It gives you that mentality. It gives you the steps to be a 6-figure earner, monthly, yearly, quarterly. Now, we still live in the age of gig economy. I don't think that's ever going to go away. There's always going to be side gigs, Uber, Etsy, Airbnb. These speared up and into the forefront of being able to do during COVID because all the businesses were shut down. And you probably had 6-figure earners in DoorDash because people could not go to restaurants. The restaurants were shut down. So that was timing and the opportunity. I'm going to talk about that in a couple slides down the way as well. Timing and opportunity. Now, with these opportunities in the gig, Uber, DoorDash, Airbnb, you're utilizing some assets that you have to make money. And one of the most powerful assets is you. So you're driving, you're picking up food, you're spending your time. How much is your time worth when you're driving and being a taxi cab, or you're picking up food and dropping it off? Or the extra home that you got is being torn down from renters and you're having to clean it up constantly. So those are things that you can do to make a side income. But we're going to talk about things that you can do to make a side income that doesn't do wear and tear on your business that you have, your mind, your body. And that's what BYLD is going to do. Now, what do you look for in a business opportunity? You look for things that are they have a big target market, right? So there's mass opportunity and no one has taken advantage of that. A low market penetration, things that are in essential goods and services, gas, electricity, water. No one's going to call and say, Edison, turn my electricity off for the next couple of months. I just got to save some money. No, it doesn't work that way. Now, they will turn your electricity off for weeks at a time and tell you can't have it, but you don't call them to do that. The industries that thrive in good and bad economies. So this is a checklist. This is a business checklist. When you're looking to start a business, you write down things and you say, what it should I do? What's the name of my business? Oh, and the business that I want to do, these are the things that it should have. Right? So when you're dating, these are the qualities I want in my wife. These are the qualities I want in my husband. Same thing with a business. You have a checkbox. Is your business checking off all these things? BYLD's businesses are, but are the ones you doing? Now, our services, I talked about 4 high ticket verticals. Said we had that in the beginning. That's residential solar, we have home security, we have alkaline water, and then we have our Smart Money Club. Now, over the last 3 weeks, the Smart Money Club has already paid for my membership. Even though I don't pay for a membership because I'm a builder, I have my team, so I don't have a membership that I pay for. But if I did, the information that I've learned in the last couple of weeks at Smart Money Club would have paid for it. Now, when you're looking at the residential solar, the commission from that is anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 per sale. Home security, $500 to $700 per sale. Water, our alkaline water division, $1,000 to $2,100 per sale. So these are high ticket items. So now you can probably start to see how you can make a 6-figure income very quickly. And these are all products that people are going to buy with or without your influence. People are going to go solar with or without you. Someone buys a home, they're getting home security with or without you. They're going to stop drinking tap water with or without you. And people every day are getting a lot of money and blowing it. So there's a lot of foolish individuals with money that you can teach to invest and spend their money wisely with our Smart Money Club. Now, let's talk about solar for a second. Why get involved in the solar industry? Well, size and timing. Remember I said earlier, size and timing. If I was a DoorDasher making a lot of money, size and timing. There's a lot of people needing food, couldn't go out and get it. I'm there DoorDashing. Now, in solar, there's 130 million homes in the US. 90 million are eligible for solar. There's approximately 5 million have gone solar. So 85 million homes are eligible to get solar. That's a large opportunity. A large opportunity. You can trip over a sale if you are walking. Remember, we're not going to do all the work for you. So when I say all of this is opportunity, when I say you can trip over a sale, to trip over something, you have to be walking. Right? So I'm not going to just do everything for you. You got to get up. You got to walk. You got to jog. You got to run. And then we'll get you to the finish line. Now, why are consumers going solar? Saving on energy costs. There are multiple options to get solar with no money down, financing and leasing, blackout protection. tax credits, raising of your home value, and then clean energy. 2022, someone went solar every 44 seconds. 2023, I believe it was at 39 seconds. 2024 is yet to come in, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be around that. And like I said, some people can't hold their breath underwater that long. But I'm watching people go solar left and right. Talked to a gentleman this morning. He had, spent his time in corporate, retired. Now he's in Palm Desert. He wants to do a 25-year lease. And you know what he said? I want an escalator. I want to start off low and I want an escalator. And I said, really? Why? He said, I'm not going to be alive in 10 years. So it doesn't matter. I can transfer this to the new homeowner, right? When I sell my home. Yes, you can. There are a lot of myths out in the industry about what you can and cannot do with solar. And the number one thing that we do, whether I sign a contract with you to get solar or not, is I'm going to educate you. That's the number one thing. You're going to get educated from all of our mentors on the good, the pros and cons. So you're going to leave that meeting knowing a lot more than you did before you met with us. And whether you move forward or not, that's something different. Now, what do you see here? Well, I see a lot of homes. I see a lot of opportunities for solar, home security, water, our other products that I can't really talk about, but that are coming, that are very exciting. Opportunities for all of that, right? And these people are going to go solar with or without you. They're going to buy one of our home service products with or without you. Now, what I want everyone to do that is not driving, we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. I want to know what industries you are in. So put in the chat, what do you do for a living? Are you a computer software engineer? Are you a roofer? Are you a realtor, a loan officer? Are you in sales? What are you selling? What are you doing? Why? Because this needs to make sense to you, right? My goals are not the same as yours. I'm a life changer. I love that, Eric. Yes, we are changing lives here. Now, let's talk about some examples of people that have gone solar. This person was in California, or they're still in California. They were paying $287 a month. Now they're paying $148 a month. When we meet with homeowners, we lay out everything. We explain everything. And like our president said, it's an IQ test. So the numbers 99% of the time make sense. 148 is what they're paying now. And they'd have that locked in for 25 years with a battery. So we're saving them money. And the commission on that is $6,400. That was split between the mentor and the mentee. And let's look at this example. This customer was in Florida. $410 a month. Now they're paying $290 a month, locked in with blackout protection. And the commission on that was $8,200. Now I had someone ask me, well, these commissions are really high. Doesn't that mean that you're overcharging the customers? No. Why? Because we partner with #1 companies. And when partnering with #1 companies means they have buying power. When they have buying power, we get stuff at less price. I can go in and buy a dozen eggs or buy 12 dozen at Costco and have better buying power. So we're able to give homeowners better rates and still earn larger commissions. We don't have to go in and overcharge the customers to get the commissions that you see on these screens. Whereas Joe from another solar company might have to. And that's why we're different. We're looking out for the homeowners. And we also are going to get paid by doing that. There's no shame in helping someone save money and also earning from it at the same time. As long as you're selling with integrity, which is our #1 thing. All of our deals are audited. So I'm not going to make a $30,000 commission check off of 12 panels because that'll get to the top and get kicked right back to me. And there'll be a conversation being had. Like, what are you doing here? You trying to go buy a car with just one check? Come on, no, that's not what we do here. We save people money. We earn commission, just like a car salesperson. Car salesperson, when you're going on the car lot, you know that salesperson is earning commission, right? Now it's about you bargaining, going back and forth to what if you can get the rims chrome or black or get the windows tinted or not. You're negotiating now. We're trying to take the negotiation out of it and say, look, I'm just giving you the best price possible. The person behind me, because I know you're going to go shop, when they talk to you, they're going to give you all of these bells and whistles at an extra price. I can give you all these bells and whistles included. Think about that. Any sales job that you ever had in industry, if you're a salesperson, when have you been able to give the customer the best price possible, reduce what they're paying now? Most of the time in sales, you're adding an expense. You're not converting it. You're typically going in and saying, this is something that you need. We're convincing that you need it, and it's an added expense. We're going into homeowners, educating them on how they can take control of their power, convert it, create an expense that you have, and make it lower, and then make money off of it. And then if you decide to still say no, bless your little heart, but you're saying that you're going to continue to pay the utilities 6 to 8% extra every year. It's going to go up no matter what. So when you say no, that just means just say, I don't like you, Chris. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you look. Just tell me the truth, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense why you're not buying, right? Because it's just foolish. You have all these incentives, tax credits. You can get a lease. Whatever you look at is saving you money. Now, this gentleman right here, very smart gentleman, Mr. Buffett, I call him, WB. Me and him are on a first name basis. But he said energy deregulation will be the largest transfer of wealth in history. So when you see companies or people gravitating towards renewable energy, it's because there is wealth being built in that industry. So whether you can invest as much money as Warren can, that's yet to be seen. But I can definitely be involved in that industry and try and make myself a thousandaire or a millionaire into that industry compared to Warren's pocket. Now, let's talk about home security. When you move into your home, first thing that you're protecting is an asset. And that number one valued asset is typically your family. Then it's your home. But you're protecting your family. So, if you're a realtor, I saw some realtors in here. You're emailing, you're taking the keys to the homeowner, congratulating them on their close. You're drinking some champagne. The next question is, well, which package did you want to go with the home security, ADT or Brinks? Because I'm gonna have that set up to come out next Tuesday to be installed. Why? Why are you saying that? Because they're gonna get it with or without you. You've sold them their $500,000 home or their $1 million home. They trust you for that. Now it's just one more paper signature. Because when you buy a home, it's millions of DocuSigns, and I bought a home years ago, decades ago. And then it was a lot. I know it's still a lot now. So when you're just adding another sentence or two. Which package do you want to go with your home security? And our alkaline water product, which I'll talk about, you've already done inspections, right? Because the home has to get inspected. You have to know what's bad and good with the home. So you know if they have a water filtration system in their home. That next question is, when can I set up a time to test the water? Or get your water filtration system? I'm making it too easy for you. It's that simple. Sentences. If you can speak the words, then you can make a sale. We're making it very simple in our organization. Just follow the blueprint. If you can take a piece of paper and read what's on that paper, you can close a sale. You don't have to be a salesperson. You can just read a text that I send you. Once you close, say these 6 words. I think that's a song. These words. Okay, now let's keep going. I'm getting distracted. Now, the alkaline water. Now, our company uses leverage. If any of you don't know what leverage is, that's okay. But what that is we leverage each other's brain experience. So this alkaline water product, we have people in the organization that were selling water before they started selling solar. Or we have people that have joined the organization just to sell our alkaline water product. That's not me, but I know what I'm good at and I know what I'm not good at. I'm good at talking. I'm good at the gift of gab. I'm good at selling. But if I don't know something, I'll tell you that I don't know something up front. So we use leverage. We have many water mentors in our organization that know a lot about water. See these bullet points? What I would do is I would just read the bullet points. Just like I said, when you're selling home security, just read the paper. That's what I do. I just read this off and I say, you know what? Those are great questions. I'm going to get my mentor, Jabari, to answer those questions. I'm going to get my mentor, Delvon, to answer those questions. I'm going to get my mentor, Mrs. Kim Bean, to answer those questions. Because I'm not a water expert and I don't want to claim to be. But I can tell you the prices of the systems. But if you have questions on them, that's not me. But I do know the water tastes better. It's better for your skin. It takes all the bad minerals out and it puts the good ones back in the water. Calcium, potassium, magnesium. And it's made in the US, right here in California. I know it's good for your hair, skin. I have dry skin. So when I take a shower, I get out of the shower, I have to put lotion and baby oil on and then lotion again because we have hard water out here. So I know this is good for the skin as well. Now, I've talked about who we are as an organization. We're a high-ticket brokerage. We have residential solar. We have commercial solar, home security, our alkaline water product. And why do we talk very little about commercial solar? Because we like to get our partners in our organization paid fast. These are faster sales. Commercial solar takes a little bit longer, but it's still there. If you know a church, you going to church on Sunday, look up, put your hands together, praise the Lord, look up to God and see if that church have panels. If it has an EV charging station, because then you go talk to the pastor and say, we can put money back in the little white house. If we just talk about solar, it makes sense. Yeah, the little white house, first lady, I know about that. Not a lot of y'all know about that though. We're going to keep it going. Now, we got 7 ways to earn here. I'm not going to talk about all of them. I'm going to talk about a couple. Building fund, yes. Yeah, it's the building fund. Pass the plate around. We need money for the building fund. First ladies. So we got 7 ways to earn. Personal sales, mentor sales, but I'm going to talk about the most important ones, the ones that are very prevalent. The other ones, you just wake up with money in your bank account or in your portal. And it's like, where did this come from? It's because you followed the blueprint, the simple blueprint that we put together. Now, remember, I said, we're not going to do all the work for you. Your income potential is going to be based on your individual efforts, your skills, market conditions, whether you listen, you execute what we tell you, whether you listen to the blueprint, whether you go out and do what we say. Because we have a lot of people in the organization that have failed and failed and failed, and now they're successful. So we know what not to do, and we can tell you what not to do and what to do, but you have to do it. So none of this is guaranteed, but what it is guaranteed is we will pour into you as much as we can and give you all the tools to win, the resources, the calls, the training. There's an immense amount of resources, so you are successful. So you have to try to fail. Now, personal sales, you're earning 70% commissions on your personal sales. The average profit on solar sales is $10,000. So what that means is you're earning about $7,000 in commission on a solar sale. Takes about an hour and a half for $7,000. Pretty good hour and a half. Now, how do you become a mentor? When you come into the organization, you have to do your first 3 sales with a mentor. Then you close 5 on your own. You complete a company certification, and then you can become a mentor. Now, you might say, well, why do I want to be a mentor? Well, because there's money involved in it. And you're actually helping duplicate yourself. People are always learning when you're talking to them and presenting. So let's look at an example. Helping 4 consultants close their first 3 training sales. That's 12 sales in total. So that's $3,500, right? Remember, so let's start at 10,000. We don't want you to forget how we got where we are. $10,000, you keep 70% of that. That's 7,000. You cut that in half, that's 3,500. So as a mentor, you're making half of every sale. So 12 sales times 3,500, that's $42,000 in commission. We had a gentleman on this call do about 28 of those in April. We're not pocket watching, but we are pocket watching. So everybody knows what you can do and what you can't do. And that's why we are mentors. We want to help you succeed. We want to help you get money fast. Now, if you look at team building, it is completely optional in the organization. You don't have to team build. You don't have to build a team. You don't have to build a massive team and make overrides off of them. You don't have to do that. You come in as a consultant and you can just put your head down, attend the trainings, which we have every day, Monday through Friday, once on a Saturday a month, attend it, and just learn to sell and just do it yourself. But if you decide to do that, right, you close a lot of deals, money starts coming in, commission check starts flowing, dinner starts looking better than what it was last month, cologne starts smelling a little better, perfume, bags start looking like LVs on them. They used to be NVs, but now they're LVs. All of that starts changing. People start looking and saying, what are you doing differently now? Like, this wasn't you 3, 4, 5 months ago. You are happier, you're glowing, you got, nice designer clothes on. What are you doing? Are they hiring where you are? Well, yeah, we're always hiring, but we're not hiring for entry level. We are hiring for partners. I want to partner and build leaders up. Then you're going to organically track people. People are just going to come to you and say, sign me up. I want to do whatever you're doing. Can you teach me what you're doing? Who taught you? I want to learn too. So then you wake up and you're a manager. You wake up, you're a director. You're earning overrides off of your team. You're going on vacation and you're swiping your card and you're paying for your vacation from your override money. You're paying for your hotel from your override money, not from your regular commissions that are coming in. You take your team out with you. Hey guys, this trip is on me. Actually, this trip is on you, but it's on me because we did this together. So you move up to director, executive director, national director. Then you start earning more and more and more. Mailbox money is what we call it. Now let's look at some basic examples. A manager with 10 consultants doing 1 sale each. 4 coming from your top line. That means people that you directly introduced to the company. You said, hey, look what I'm doing. Come join me. Be a part of my organization. I'll teach you how to do it. We'll run together. And then they might bring in some people and say the exact same thing. So 4 people you brought in, 6 people they brought in. You're earning $6,300 in overrides if each one of them just do 1 sale. And you do 1 sale also because, for an example, you have to say, watch me do it. Our president has said that several times. Your organization looks at you for leadership. So when you say, are you guys door knocking? Go get those deals. Okay, you don't believe I did it? Okay, look back last month. I was out knocking doors, trying to get appointments, also trying to get deals. Watch me do it. And one of the things that you can always do is do more. Do more than you did yesterday. Do more than you did today. If you're about to go to sleep at 7:30, make a couple more calls. Do 2 more calls. Wake up an hour earlier. Do 2 more calls. as long as you're doing more than what you did the day before, then you can't be mad at yourself. But if you know that you could have done more and you didn't, then you should be mad at yourself, especially with the people that are pouring into you at this organization. They want you to win. I want you to win, whether you're on my team or not, whether I'm partnering with you or not. I want you to win. Why? Because that excites me. That gets adrenaline going. And I want to go do that. Somebody that I brought in might want to go do that. So we all want each other to win. Now, as you get to director, you have those same 10 consultants. And you got the director. Why? Because everybody did more. Everybody did one more than they could. They knocked one more door. They closed one more deal. And you're a director now. And then somebody that you brought in might be a manager at this point. 20 sales, 8 coming from the people you brought in, 12 coming from anywhere on your team. Now you're at 13,000 in overrides. And like I said, overrides. Take your team on a trip. You guys earned this trip because I earned it from you. Do one sale yourself, that's 20,800 in earnings. Can't be upset at that. But you can be upset at yourself if you didn't do more. If it's the 28th of February and you go to sleep early knowing you could have did more. No, I can do more. Executive director. This is what a big boys and big girls play. End of the year, there's a group of us running it. You're not going to catch us. It's a group of us. We're running. We started running on, what was that, Tuesday? We started running. That's when it started. Day one all over again. Day one with my day ones. We're all running together. If you catch me, you're going to be very tired. That's what our president said. He said, if you can catch me, whoa, you're going to be out of breath. You're going to need some alkaline water because we're going to be running fast. Now, I'm going to be the pace. You can come and stumble and fall into director. You don't be angry that you're a director. Come on. Come on. That's 28,000. Are you going to be upset at that? No. Now let's look at executive director, 50 consultants. Everybody doing 2 deals. That's 100 deals. This summer, I don't even want to say this summer, January, February, March. March, April, May, those 3 months, somebody's going to hit executive director. Who's going to claim it? Put ED in the chat if you're claiming executive director this year. Because if you can't speak it out loud, then that means it's not going to happen. I'm telling you, this year I'm going to be executive director, and this is recorded, so we can go back and look at it. 50 people on your team, everybody helping 2. Go solar. 100 deals, 67,500 in overrides, not in sales, in overrides. So you bless all these people with this opportunity. Guess what happens? They bless you back. The compensation plan that we have is unlike anyone has ever seen. Our president, JC, Mr. Rangel, put together a generous is not even the right word for it. I haven't seen, we dove into this compensation plan about the many ways that you can make money in this compensation plan, and it is ridiculous. Just put your head down and work. That's all you got to do. Because sometimes when you go at a company and you're in sales, the harder you work, the less you get. Because the company comes back and say, oh, Chris, you blew last quarter out the, whoo, thank you. We made all that money off of you. Now, next quarter, your quota's going up. Because we know what you can do. We're going to bump it up. Thank you for all of that. That revenue that we're going to keep getting every month. Thank you. Now do it again and get paid less for it. I worked at all these corporations, and every month, every year that I blew my quota out of the water, the next year they raised it. And they didn't raise the client's pricing. They raised my quota. They wanted me to make less. They wanted me to do more and make less. I'm telling you here, do more and make more. Don't do more and make less. Do more and make more. Make 5 more calls. Knock 5 more times. Go to 5 more mixers. What's stopping you? You are stopping you. That's what it is. You're telling yourself you can't do it. You're looking in the mirror, waking up and saying, I can't do it. Or you're going to bed, brushing your teeth and saying, I'm so tired. I had a long day. But you could have done more. Now, let's look at the Smart Money Club membership. This goes on weekly now. Every week, you're getting financial nuggets dropped into your brain. You're getting new wrinkles on financial advice. So the money that I've talked about possibly making, you're now able to invest that. You're able to figure out, where can I put this? Should I be paying myself directly? Or should I create an LLC? Or should I create an S Corp? All of these things you're learning in the Smart Money Club. You have access to financial planners, credit repair specialists, all of this. And what you would normally go and pay probably thousands of dollars to learn this information in courses and seminars, you're getting it weekly, every Wednesday, if you are a builder. Generational wealth. And no one ever pays full price for anything, or you shouldn't, because you have our BYLD Rewards membership. Look for hotels, food, amusement parks, retailers. Get discounts on all of these different things with the app. And one of the things that I can tell you that's right around the corner is travel. Imagine saying, we're doing our family reunion this year, and we're all going to Cancun, we're all going here. Man, I wish I could just book in one place. Hey, family, book it with my link. And the first round of drinks are on me, because I made commission off of all of my family going to my family reunion. See, most people don't think like that. I think real world. I want to give you examples where you can go out and say, you know what? I didn't even think about that. We are going on a trip this summer, and I can get everybody to book through my travel link when it's available and make commission. That's what you need to do. Those are ways you can make commission. And you have access to very creative people in this organization for free. Millionaires. I'm not a millionaire yet, but we do have people in the organization that are leaders that have made millions of dollars in different industries and in solar. And you have weekly calls. Every Monday, we have a millionaire mentor call. How many of you, if you have seen this, put a 1 in the chat, have seen influencers put on courses and say, join this course for 6 weeks for $15,000, and I'll teach you how to do this, and I'll teach you how to do that. For a one-time $15,000. Oh, and if you want access to the recordings, it's only another $100. All of that is included in our BYLD membership. You have millionaires already doing that in our organization. Not for $10,000 to $15,000. Be part of the organization. Now, while I've been talking, hopefully you have been looking at this screen and been wondering, what does this mean? Monthly residual. I've never heard of that word before. You got bills you pay every month. So that's residual bills. But Chris, this goes up to $250,000. It does. And it also goes as little as $500. You got a car note this month? Cell phone bills? You got kids daycare? Those are bills that come up every month. So let's look, how do we get this residual income? Let's just break this down. You got 10 and 10. You got 2 teams. One on the left, one on the right. 1 leg, 2 leg. You got 20 total. Now that 20 does not have to be done all by you. Because remember, some people don't want to recruit. So it could just be, hey man, I introduced 2 people and they love this product. They love the BYLD opportunity and they went crazy talking to people. And I woke up and I'm at Builder 500. So I'm getting $500 in residual every month. I'm getting $1,000 in residual every month. You're like, man, I don't know if I can recruit 20 people in 30 days. That's a lot. It's not. We have people that are already at Builder 500, and it's the 6th of the month. Already there. So don't say it can't be done. Just say, I don't want to do it. I can't do it. Because you want to work with people that want to work with you. So if you say, you know what, $1,000 a month extra, how do I do that? Show me how to get there. Not I can't do it. Not it's not possible. Show me how to do it. Who's done it? I want to talk to them because I believe I can do it, but I need to be guided to the path of doing it. Right? I'd rather you say, man, that looks tough. I believe I can do it. Can you show me how to do it? Can you put me in front of someone that has done it so I can learn how to do it? Don't say I can't do it or it's not possible, because there are people that are doing it. And then once you get to 1,000 and 2,000, you get check match bonuses. That means when you help other people in your organization get to that point, you get a check matching that. Now, I'm not going to go into detail because, like I said, this is a very, very, very generous compensation plan that has many levels to it, that we have an entire 2-hour training dedicated to it. Because you can make money so many different ways in the organization, by selling, by team building, by recruiting, by check match bonuses, overrides. It's an immense amount of ways. Now, as I come to the end and we are landing this plane into the runway, and you might say, well, I don't want to get out of the plane, Chris. Take me on another trip. I want to go somewhere else. Well, you can do that. Just buy a plane ticket. Plane ticket is $199. Then it's $99 a month. You might say, well, how do I fly for free? I want some frequent flyer miles. Is there a way to do that? Yes, there is. Build a team of 4 builders, and I'll let you on the plane for free. Continue to do that. And your passengers that you're bringing onto the plane, show them how to do the exact same thing, and they get on the plane for free too. And who knows where our destination might be? It might be one of the islands that we're going to. You don't know. All you know is that this is the opportunity. It's timing, right? We said it's about timing. It's the right time to do it. Jump on this plane. Last time I presented, we were on a train. I've upgraded to a plane. So I've upgraded my mentality. We're not on a train anymore. We're on a plane. I'm taking off. It's a private jet. We got a private jet of builders, the runway. So get on the plane. It's a one-time investment of $199, then $99 monthly. Then you get 4 passengers to come with you. And then you don't have a fee. And you can bump up to first class. You see how I said, I want you to understand things in real world terms. Bring 4 passengers with you. When you go on a trip, guys trip, you bring 4 people, right? Girls trip, you go out. You don't go by yourself. You go out and bring a couple people with you. Let's go have fun together. That's what we're doing here. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Trust me. This year, we're going to have a lot of fun. And if you're not a part of it, that's great. Follow my social media and see the fun that we'll be having this year. You can just see it on the side. And if you say, hey, that's too much, well, the person that invited you here, get with them and say, I want to be a builder. Let's figure out how I can be a builder. That cost is daunting to me right now, but I want to do it. Can you give me a path to do it? That's what you want to do. Help people, right? Figure out a way. Figure out a strategy. Let's go do something together. Let's go sell something. Let's go borrow something. Ask a family. Ask 10 people for $20. Let's figure out how to get you a builder. And when it breaks down to, it's about $3 a day if you continue to pay. But I'm not paying anymore. I didn't pay since last year. I haven't paid in a year. So that's my time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Get with the person that invited you to this call because they thought enough of you to invite you to this call and said, I know you want to do something better than what you're doing now. This is an opportunity for you. See, my dog is getting crazy now because she knows this is a great opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you've just witnessed one of the greatest shows on earth. These are going to be happening weekly with me and the other leaders of the organization. So please take your time and thank the person that invited you to this call. Ask them, what is the next step? How do I get going? Because we are building here with or without you. Jump on the jet. We're flying off. Takeoff is happening. All right. Let's have a great night. Keep building.